Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you try to be productive, healthy, or even just relaxed at home, something always seems to be missing? What if I told you that the key issue isn't your willpower? It's actually how you're organizing your spaces. You might believe you know what your environment needs, but the shocking truth is that most of us are sabotaging our own well-being by thinking about space all wrong. Today, on the Growth Mindset Project, we're diving deep into the importance of spaces, why it matters more than you think, and how you can transform everything by changing the way you use where you live. Before we embark on this eye-opening journey, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. Each week, we help you unlock your best self with science-backed strategies and real-world wisdom. Hit that bell so you never miss a moment that could change your life and your spaces for the better. Think about it for a second. Your home is more than just four walls and a roof. It's not just a backdrop for living out your days. It's the vessel that carries you through every moment. During times of isolation or disruption, like a move, a new job, or even a global crisis, your home transforms into something more. It becomes your entire world, a spaceship orbiting far from normal life, keeping you sheltered, but also, if you aren't careful, isolated and stuck. And that's where the importance of spaces comes in. When our routines are disrupted, or when we're trying to build new habits, most of us focus on motivation or mindset. But in reality, our physical environment has a huge, often hidden influence. College students study better in libraries. Professionals get more done in offices. Travelers relax on beaches. When those spaces disappear, so do our ingrained cues for action. Suddenly, your living room is your office, gym, movie theater, and dining room all at once. The danger? When every space is everything, nothing works as it should. So, how do you reclaim the importance of spaces and use them to your advantage? It all starts with boundaries: physical, psychological, and practical. No matter how big or small your place is, you need defined stations or zones, each with a dedicated purpose. And yes, how you draw these lines, how you define and defend your spaces, can quite literally determine how you think, feel, and perform. Let's break it down. The very first and most vital station, the exercise zone. This doesn't have to be a fancy home gym or even a separate room. It could just be a clear patch of floor, a yoga mat, or even a corner with resistance bands. The key is that when you step into that station, it's exercise time, nothing else. Here's why this matters. Physical activity does more than keep you fit. It's the fastest way to reboot your mind, chase away apathy or anxiety, and re-energize your entire system. Whenever you feel stuck, stressed, or sluggish, your body is the lever you can pull first. Even if it feels like bitter medicine at first, and believe me, you're not alone if it does, this station is non-negotiable. You owe it to your future self to keep returning to this boundary, because the importance of spaces isn't just about what's outside you, but what it does to your inside. Now, let's talk sleep. Maybe you're thinking, isn't my bed my sleep station by default? Not if you scroll your phone, work on your laptop, snack, and binge on videos there. The importance of spaces has never been clearer. Blur the lines, and you degrade the quality of your rest, and everything else gets harder. Sanctify your sleep spot. Make it the one place you go for sleep, and only sleep. If you're restless, fine, get up, reset, and return when you're actually ready to rest. Over time, your brain will learn the boundary and actually help you fall asleep faster. Quick checkpoint. We're just past the 3-minute mark. If you're finding this eye-opening, hit like and let us know in the comments. Which space in your home do you struggle with the most? We want to hear your experience and help you transform it. Back to the journey. So you have exercise and sleep locked down, but there's a sneaky culprit lurking in every home: the couch, the all-too-easy recreation station. Streaming shows, endless scrolling, maybe some gaming. It's supposed to refresh you, but if left unchecked, it turns into lethargy, anxiety, and the dreaded slump. The importance of spaces shows up here powerfully. Set a clear boundary around your recreation zone. Not because fun is bad, but because mindless, unbounded leisure seeps into every hour, sapping your core energy without you even knowing. So, how do you make the most of your recreation station? Tidy up. Decide what qualifies as real, intentional downtime. Block off stretches for actual fun, and then step away. Don't let your leisure infect your workspace or sleep zone, and vice versa. And when it's time to relax, be present. Call a friend, truly watch that movie, play a game that actually excites you, not just anything in the background. Protecting the importance of spaces here is the difference between real restoration and endless, empty hours. But perhaps the most overlooked and transformative station is the creation space. Whether you're a professional, a student, or someone looking to level up, you need a spot dedicated to making things or learning skills. It could be a desk, it could be a kitchen counter, it could be a section of the dining table, but it should be free of distractions and reminders of other zones. This is where you work, produce, learn, and create. Here's where the loop gets fascinating. The more you invest in shaping your creation station, the more it shapes you back. Projects you start, books you read, skills you practice. They feed your mind, keep you engaged, and continue to grow your core generator, even when the outside world is unpredictable. Remember, the importance of spaces isn't just theoretical, it's powerfully practical. Every time you step across a boundary into a station, you're cueing your mind and body to do something specific. Over time, these boundaries make it easier to maintain good habits and harder to slip into counterproductive ones. You may even notice that the simple act of dividing and maintaining your home, no matter how modest it is, gives you more energy, clarity, and momentum than ever before. And don't forget, spaces need hygiene too. Keep your sleep area free of clutter and electronics. Protect your exercise corner from turning into laundry storage. Guard your creation space from distractions, food, and entertainment. The stricter you are with these boundaries, the more effective each station becomes. And watch out for the most dangerous drift, letting everything blur together just this once. Every time you reinforce your stations, you're investing in your own well-being and productivity. Quick reminder, if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe for more insights every week, and drop a comment. What's your biggest aha moment about the importance of spaces so far? Now, as you go about reorganizing, understand that you are both the captain and the crew of this vessel. You can shape your spaces to support you, and in doing so, create a positive feedback loop. Sometimes, yes, you'll slip or things will get chaotic. That's normal. The real secret is to keep resetting. If your sleep station gets invaded by distractions, reclaim it. If your creation space feels uninspired, refresh it and start small again. If you drift too long into endless recreation, gently but firmly steer yourself back to your other stations. Every part of your environment, no matter how small, can become a station that supports your purpose. Treat your spaces as sacred, spaces to recharge, create, rest, and play. The importance of spaces is real, and it holds the key to you returning to your life stronger, more capable, and more organized than ever. We've only scratched the surface of what's truly possible, so if you want to continue learning how to master your environment, watch the next video right here on the Growth Mindset Project. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss an episode that could be the turning point for you. Safe travels, Captain.